By now, we are all well aware of NFL quarterback, now free agent Colin Kaepernick's kneeling during the national anthem as an act of protest. This act, now having been adopted by other players, some of the owners, and some of the personnel of the NFL, whether by kneeling or the linking of arms, has been a consistent point of debate for the past year. Folks will contend many things about the kneeling protest. It's about police brutality, it's about the flag, it's about Trump, but this weekend allows us to add context and further conversation to the root of Kaepernick's symbolic kneeling. This previous Friday, November 10th, was our national observance of Veterans Day in respect to the individuals who have served in our country's armed forces. It was this weekend, during America's favorite pastime and in respect to our nation's veterans, that we saw no active form of kneeling or other protests during the national anthem. This brings us back to something critical about Kaepernick, the kneeling, and any other individual who participates in the controversial demonstration. It isn't in disrespect of the flag or any of the brave individuals who have risked their lives for our beloved country. I think if you reflect on who has died for America, it is a complete antithesis of that. But instead, it has been an outspoken, peaceful call for awareness against unjust policing in America. And that affects us all. As Americans, we know our country is number one in a lot of things. However, we also know that America is the world's leading in terms of who we incarcerate. We hold 5% of the world's population, but nearly 25% of the world's prisoners. Revenue for private, for-profit prisons has increased nearly 500% in the last 20 years. These are the things that Kaepernick looked to bring awareness to, not to tear anyone down, certainly not veteran. What is beautiful about America is that it has the ability to be great, but there's a healing, a reconciliation that first must be done before we get there. NFL players stood this past weekend to recenter us on Kaepernick's original intentions. What is beautiful is that our own nation's veterans have knelt in support of those demonstrations. It is easy for us to listen to our first instinctive reaction towards something that might be a shock or delinquent to us. However, it is leaping over those impulsive reactions and striving towards a truth that will allow that reconciliation process to begin. I can support Kaepernick and NFL players' decision to kneel. I can also support and honor the love and the sacrifice of our nation's beloved veterans. The two statements do not have to negate one another. I hope in viewing the demonstrations from now on, you will be able to see that too.